rolling.
And we're rolling. Hey guys, Elite Action Joe Studios. We got Jameson here. I'm Pat. Emma was going to join us today for a Q&A, but I don't know. She has not shown up yet, so we are going to go ahead without her. So,
shall we dive into the first one then?
We'll dive into the first question.
Did you guys start the video without me?
We didn't know if you were coming or not.
Yeah, we thought you weren't going to show up and join our little party.
Emma's on film.
Yeah, now they know she's real.
It's like Bigfoot or the first sighting of Cody from
Poplox
4583.
I don't know how she didn't see that one coming.
She must have known it was coming. Glad you could join us. Say hello to the people.
Hi.
There we go.
So, let's get right into it. Now, some of these questions are a little bit old because they were given to us a while back. But we just... craziness, you know what's going on. Anyway, so let's get into it. We're going to start with Adam's. His are kind of rapid fire. Adam asks, USS Enterprise or Millennium Falcon?
Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon. You guys can put your answers down there if you'd like. Let's see, number 2. A-Team Van or Mystery Machine?
Mystery Machine.
A-Team Van.
A-Team Van. Doctor Who's phone booth or DeLorean?
DeLorean.
Doctor Who.
I'm going with the car. All right. So thanks, Adam. Those were great rapid fire questions. See, now we need rapid fires. Those are great.
Yeah, that way we break up.
But we do have some substantial ones too, which are fun. So we're going to jump into some Paul Knapp. Paul Knapp asked what era or genre. I don't know exactly if he meant like era as in years, or he had put space, modern, etc. So we're going to go more with that. So Emma, when you play Barbie's G.I. Joes, what's your favorite era or thing to do?
Modern.
Modern. Jay?
I'm a fan of the modern as well.
I like the modern, but I am an HE guy. I love adventure teams, so it's kind of, I'm a split. I like to mix the two. So if I gotta say it, I'll go with them modern, just because when I play with them, it's modern usually, but with an adventure team theme. So,
yeah.
Okay, number 2 from Paul Knapp. If you had to start collecting over, would you change it, and if so, how? Jay, you can go first on this one.
I would go back and make myself start collecting the 12-inch G.I. Joes a lot sooner, and kind of skip over some of the 3 3/4 inch. That way, broaden my collection and have more of that experience at time with it.
Which is legit. Emma, about you? Change anything you're collecting? Exactly the same. Atta girl. I think I'd go the same. As you know, I lost my whole collection, had to start over, and the way I restarted, I am happy with. Now, I did have a lot of different figures from different lines and stuff, which I would like to get back someday, but I am excessively happy, so where I'm at now, I wouldn't have changed the restart at all. Paul Knapp also asked, second largest collection. Now, this we're going to preface because Emma's largest collection is stuffed animals. So, Emma, what would be your second largest collection after your stuffed animals? Would it be Barbie 12-inch figures, or might it be Legos, or something else?
It's Legos.
Legos is second?
Yeah.
And then your Barbie's 12-inch figures would be third?
I don't know.
Probably third.
Probably, but it kind of depends.
Unless you count books as a collection, because you probably have more books.
I like books.
Yeah, if we're going by books, then probably my biggest collection would be books, then Legos, then G.I. Joe.
I stole his Legos though.
See, now if we count books, I mean, let's stick it to the toys.
Yeah, okay, then it'd be Legos, then G.I. Joe for me.
And yours would be stuffed animals, then what?
Lego.
Lego second. Okay. Mine would definitely be. Joe's would definitely be my first. Second, I don't have a lot of others. I do, but we're not counting books. I guess Marvel Legends would have to be my second. I do have quite a few Marvel Legends. I don't put them all out. That would be my second one, I guess. So those are all of Paul Knapp's questions. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. And we'll see you Monday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, United States of America, for the Paul Knapp live stream.
Don't you mean the Pat and Paul show?
Yeah, that was just a tease. He's teasing me. It's the Paul Knapp show. Remember, I signed a non-compete clause.
I think it should be the Pat and Paul show.
No, he was kidding. It was a joke.
But
Now let's move on, because this is a very, very important question from Poplar 4583.
You know what? Let me field this one, okay? So you go ahead and read it.
Poplocks 4583, Mr. Cody, has a specific question for Emma. Emma, did you yell "for" before you whacked your daddle?
No.
She put her head down. No.
Let me give a better answer. You see, Emma is a silent killer. She's like a ninja. She gets around and you'll never know. So when she went for that fatal blow, there was no one saw it coming. There was no noise, no nothing. Just out of nowhere, like the mob.
She still feels bad every time we talk about it. That of course, it was a total accident. I totally forgive her. It's no big deal. And she did not say anything because she was focused on trying to hit the ball, and she was getting frustrated, and so she just took a full swing at a miniature golf thing. I don't know why. The only thing I heard right before was whoosh, thunk. Anyway.
Not crying. Thank you, Cody.
Don't cry, honey.
Hey, that's
She
Cody
gets
from
very
Poplock
emotional
4583.
because she felt really bad, but it's accidents.
It's all in good fun.
And it's not like it did any damage. It's
yes,
a long time. It was a
I
long.
have never seen you go down from a hit.
Yeah, honestly, if I was you, I would probably been more proud. Be like
I
the
was
one,
proud. I was
you had
like,
to be the one
wow.
person who could manage to bring me down.
At least I know she'll be okay in the world, protecting herself.
But
it was a long time ago.
you know,
No lasting.
Okay, you need to stop pretending.
you know. She's not even gonna carry around like a baton or something. She'll just have like a fold-up miniature golf club.
I will
It'll have a
one.
putter head.
Anyway, all right. So
Lucky punk.
we're moving on now. Remember, guys, throw us some new questions down here. We have only one more section to go. Where did I rewrite that? Okay, remind me to do that.
Yeah.
But
First, let's field this one, since this was from a while back. It was the one.
oh yes, well
So-
let me introduce
right.
first. So the rest of these questions are from the family, because they're not just from DD. They're from the family over at Lockdown Productions, who are phenomenal. They're great people, and they, of course, you guys are familiar with them. They're doing 3 3/4 mostly, and he's building a huge space station up. You guys have seen his cities of zombie apocalypses and stuff, and so we got a bunch of questions from them, from their family to our family. So Jay would like to start off with this.
This is the one that was from a while back, and it was the answer's 42, and we had to figure out the question. So watching YouTube the other day, I don't remember what it was, something made me remember, oh my gosh, I do know this. So it's from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. 42 is the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. It was given to a supercomputer to think on for millions of years, and it came back with 42.
How did you come back?
So, is that right? Did he figure it out after all these months? Because you asked that, or you
If it's not
answered that a long time ago.
It was before Halloween. if
Yeah,
that
it was a
helps.
ways back. So let us know, sir, in the comments if we are correct, or if Jay is correct, because I still had nothing. As a matter of fact, Emma just had brought that up a couple weeks ago. Did we ever figure out what 42 was? And then Jay was like, wait! Yeah, I got
the
it!
other day I was watching.
So anyway, we're going to move on to their other questions. We're going to start off with this one. If there was a fire, what 5 Joes/toys would you run into a fire to save? Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Jay's going first.
So I always have basically travel bags of Legos, so I'd go in for one of those. I'd come in Friday for some of my like custom me figures. Let's see. I'd probably want to grab some of my like Marvel Legends, and let's see. Trying to think like of what like priority tier here. Actually, definitely my one reproduction diver guy. He's one of my all-time favorites. He's so cool. And
Does your guitar count?
I mean, a guitar I could sling over my back.
Guitar's not a toy though, so
Technically, it is.
you'd probably take that out first anyway
Yeah.
at this point.
Probably a vehicle, to be honest. Because I mean, you
It's
can't.
bulky.
Yeah. But
Anyway,
I mean, it counts.
Emma, you want to go?
Well, I would take only my stuffed animals because that's the most important thing to me. So I
Okay.
would take.
For stuffed animals, you got to speak up because in case they can't.
I would take my Chi-Chi. I would take Free, Scarlet, Wolfie, and Baby Goat.
So her 5 favorite stuffed animals she would take, including Uncle Adam's favorite, Free, which is a Harley Davidson wolf. For me, I would come in, and it's tough. I would grab, first of all, I would grab my one last Joe from my childhood, my Sea Adventure. That would be number 1 without a doubt. And then if we're talking individual figures, I would have to grab, well, I would grab a suitcase with my Black Ops team because that's just one grab. And then probably I would grab 3 of my Indians. So
What
that
about Brian and Pete? You'd leave them to suffer in the
There's
fire?
versions of
Brian and Pete will get out on their own.
yeah.
Those guys are
You
nuts.
think they're gonna stick around?
That's a good point.
Besides, one of them probably started it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But it's most likely Pete. He doesn't know how
Alright.
to cook.
so we don't want to bog down because we don't make this super long. Now, so this, let me pull this up because
Yeah, that's what earlier I was tapping it. I was hoping
Yeah.
for it to stop it going off, and it.
I want to make sure I get this right. So, Dee Dee shared with us a memory of him playing with his girls when they were younger, and they would play with their Barbies, and they would do, I hope this is okay to share, Dee Dee, I assume it would be, they would do model catwalk things that then were overrun by zombie apocalypse, and then his action men would have to save the day, and then the models and the soldiers would fall in love and get married, which is so cute and adorable. Emma used to have ones where she like, well, that guy likes this girl, because we had like that big party. What was that party for? Somebody's birthday party. And we made little cakes.
I don't remember.
Remember we made little cakes, little mini cakes? But anyway,
Yeah, I do remember that.
yeah.
Although, wait. Technically, aren't Pete and Agnes together?
Well, they like each other, but you know, we don't really spend too much time on the stories. Now we might have to film that at some point because it is kind of a cute thing, but we'll touch on that later. But anyways, so the question is, what are some of our favorite like things that we used to play when the kids were a little smaller? Because they don't actually sit down and play with me anymore. I'm usually out there by myself playing now, but. Just the whole point of having kids, I saw I didn't look like a lunatic, but I guess that ship has sailed.
Now you look like a lunatic on the
So,
internet. So.
Emma, when we would play when you were younger, what were the things like? What was like, say, one scenario that you used to like playing? What is one of your favorite memories?
Probably when we would have the Joes and Barbies go camping, and then, like, the Yeti would come and terrorize them, and they had to try to stop it. But instead of killing it, they would, like, take it back and help it.
Okay, that's a good one. And Jay, what about you?
Kind of building off that was similar enough. We would always hook up like the zip line to anywhere we possibly could, like in the living room, run it across.
Yep. And you know, now we have a new zip line we never use. Well, we need the line, but we have the actual sliders.
Yeah, we have
we
the
got them
hooks
from
and
Pop
Blocks,
4583.
There we go.
He sent us some, and I needed to get the because he's told us to use
Yeah,
the
the
wire and
exact
some.
gauge of wire.
So we're gonna actually this spring, summer, which we were gonna do this past summer, but I, ruined summer with my arm issue. But we are gonna set one up out in the backyard when we build our city. They have this hair.
I noticed that earlier. I was gonna grab it, but like, might be. Is it in your ring?
So something they probably forgot, but it was one of Emma's. How did it? Anyway,
It got under your ring, I think.
it was one of Emma's favorite. I'm surprised she didn't bring it up. So one year, it was probably 2 cycles ago was the Olympics. And what we did was, I have flags for almost every country in the world in 1/6 scale, which I should show someday. But so everybody got to pick 2 countries.
Yeah,
we started with 2 countries.
No, we all picked only one.
I thought we started with 2.
Well, I think
we did
may have
multiples.
picked
We did.
All right, let's-
first
wait,
2.
We did it a couple times.
Let's say which ones we picked.
Who?
I picked Ireland.
Yeah, she had Ireland. I don't even remember who I had.
You picked England.
Because you
I
you
think
had
I
first
had.
pick.
I
and
think
you
I
had
think
US.
I had.
He had Russia.
I had communist Soviet Russia.
Yeah.
Like
and you had England.
literally you have the Soviet flag.
And Mom had Canada.
Allie had Japan.
And Allie had Japan.
And then Mama had Italy.
So we had
Yeah, Mom
had
had
several competitions, including we built this big, huge cardboard ramp in the living room at the back of the couch, and went down, and it was a ski jump. Remember the ski jump
Yeah.
we built?
No, that was a snowboarding hill.
Was it snowboarding or a ski
Yeah.
jump?
I think we did both, depending on what we had that
It
was
was
working.
snowboarding.
for
Yeah,
us.
because I think
'Cause
some of
she
the,
had a lot more skis.
Yeah.
and we had a lot more snowboards.
so they'd actually and they go flying off and into a bunch of pillows that we had.
And there was also ice skating.
We did ice skating and there's other things that we did.
Honestly,
But it was really fun. We set up a whole Olympic system, and it was a lot of fun. We did that like 2 years, and then Emma asked again,
I
and
wanted
we
to do
missed
this.
one.
I wanted to do the Summer Olympics, but because
and then we just haven't. I haven't got around to
I
that.
think we still have sitting up somewhere upstairs the block of foam we had stuck
Yeah.
the flags into.
Yeah, we had like even the metal
Yeah, the little
stands where we
podium.
could give medals. So that's one of the ones I remember. But yeah, we did the camping and Yeti and zip lines a lot.
no, wait for it. We have to do the Summer Olympics next time.
We will. I don't know when the next one is. Okay, so that was a great question. Now, this is a 2-part. So this is a 2-part thing. One is, and his older daughter asked this question, and I think her name is Scarlett, but I know he has other girls. So if it was Scarlett, this is the answer to Scarlett. If it wasn't Scarlett, then I'm sorry. What is your favorite flavor of Ben & Jerry's?
What is that?
It's ice cream.
You know this.
You know that.
So
We don't buy.
We don't really buy
just to
it.
preface, we don't buy Ben & Jerry's quite a lot.
We
so,
used to more because it's a little convenient.
Yeah,
Nice.
but so just your favorite
There's
ice
like-
cream overall.
I'm gonna go specifically Ben and Jerry's because I remember they had a cherry flavor that I loved. Don't remember what it was called. It was just some kind of cherry ice
Cherry
cream.
Garcia.
does
Something, yeah.
Menchie's count as ice cream? Because that's technically frozen yogurt, but it tastes like ice cream.
She likes frozen yogurt better than ice cream. So yeah, what was your favorite of that?
Probably the cake batter.
Cake batter, which they definitely have in ice cream as well. I'm boring. So my favorite is vanilla of anything, but if I had to pick an actual flavor, it'd be a tie between something cherry and something pecan. Now the second part of that,
No, wait, no. Your favorite ice cream is pecan pie. Just
Yeah,
pecan.
just
No,
pecan.
you don't like
Oh,
ice cream.
yeah,
you like
just
pecan
pecan
pie.
pie is my favorite dessert. Anyway, so and the reason she asked that is because after the next question, which is from Lucy, I might not like the answer and might need to indulge myself in ice cream to feel better when I get depressed.
That doesn't
After
even
they
work.
answered this question.
Eating ice cream after you're sad is not how. That's
Actually,
not,
it does. It's a coping
does
mechanism.
not work.
It does.
Well,
it's a
that's good
coping
that you say
mechanism.
that because most women, that's like a stereotype. And so Lucy asked, she says, I thought my dad was weird until my friends came around and all thought he was cool. Their dads are boring in comparison. What do your kids, oh boy, here we go. What do your kids think of you? Thanks, Lucy. Hold on.
No,
Okay.
oh no, you go first.
Mine's gonna be longer.
Go-
Mine's gonna be way longer than yours.
Go ahead.
Well, listen, I think you're cool and all. You're sometimes a deranged lunatic, but you're all right.
That's way gentler than I thought it was going to be.
Well, it's cause hers. I can only imagine where that's going.
I get some coffee.
You ready for mine?
I'm ready.
Well,
Gosh.
see, you can be like very annoying. Not nearly as annoying as Jake.
Not
but
annoying and a
Hey,
drink.
hey, remember, she compared
Listen.
not nearly as annoying as me, so.
listen.
That's
so, like, I don't like it when you sing to wake me up. No, I do enjoy it, but at the same time,
Oh,
I
we
don't
can-
like the show. I enjoy it, and I love you. Okay. Also, you were cool. All my friends thought you were cool.
She
So,
said were. She
I
said say that past tense.
haven't seen them in a while, so I don't know what they still think of you. Anyway, and well, that's it. I love you though.
At least I got an I love you after
2 I love yous.
Okay, thanks Lucy for that. So now I'm a little bit happy and a little bit sad for some. If you guys watched Lockdown Productions, Lucy I think was just 2 videos. There were 3 videos again. She did a little cameo and she's doing voiceovers. She went up to you. You better jump out there.
I am working on a story right now. Did not tell me what to do.
But anyways, that was a good story. We appreciate it. That's a great question, Lucy. Thank you so much. It was that was fun. But yeah, I actually I'm gonna go look. So I used to do a lot of parent
Like the volunteer
when they
events.
when they had parties at school, I would do a lot of the volunteers and I would hang out with the kids and.
On Halloween, you dress up.
I would be the only parent dressed up, and then I would always
really
play the
dressed up.
games, and I would just make a fool of myself, and so I was pretty popular with your friends. They thought I was pretty funny, unlike Tom from SpiderMonkeyFilms, who think this guy's all the rage. I gotta bring that up like every time now. It's like Pop's Lux 4583.
Apparently, he hasn't heard my sense of humor.
It hit me in the soul. Anyway.
He's not funny.
We're moving on.
I mean, he's funnier than you, but he's not that funny.
Oh!
What does that say about me?
Dang, she went back to that question and retroactively attacked you.
Oh, we're gonna move on now.
Wait, just so you're aware, neither of you are as funny as Allie.
Oh, none of you are funny.
I think we're gonna fight that. I think Jay is funnier than Al.
Oh, I'm definitely.
Allie's-
Oh, I'm definitely.
Unless she's dancing. Now that's hysterical.
That's funny looking though. That's.
We're only joking around.
It's not funny.
Oh, so you can attack him, but then you can't take it.
But she actually does know how to dance.
Okay.
That's what's so
So I
funny.
think we got all those questions. That was super fun. I just want to make sure I didn't miss. I thought. Oh, there is one more. So Dee Dee and the girls, thank you so much for all of those. Now, at the beginning of all that, there was one other question that Dee Dee asked. And it was, if you could have anything made for you in 1/6 scale, what would it be? Anything for your Barbies, what would it be? Anything.
A collar and leash for my favorite dog. That's in 1/6 scale.
Collar and leash for your favorite dog? Interesting.
I'm going just a little bit bigger.
You know, Poplux 4583 could probably do that for
Yeah.
you. So if you want to think bigger, like, I don't know, a mansion or... okay.
See, I already knew what I was going with. Since it could be
Go ahead.
anything made in scale, a functioning C-130 in 1/6 scale.
Oh lord.
A functioning C-130.
Because the implication of the question is that basically it's almost like you're shrinking something
I'm
down.
surprised you'd go C-130, though. Like, so,
It's
like,
a classic.
it is a classic.
And I love turboprops.
because guys like, it's so old, like, people like me used to jump out of them.
Yeah.
So if I could have anything 1/6 scale, I would go for like a full scale, like 2 scale, 1/6 scale headquarters with like 20 rooms, all filled with equipment and furniture. I'm going all out. Thanks, Dee Dee.
Can I
Giving
change
me
my
that
answer?
What?
My favorite horse in the horse game I play, but it has to be like fully articulated. Okay.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
But like that would be perfect.
Speaking of custom horses, you got to do your Christmas haul still. Want to film that later?
No.
Okay, we'll do it.
No.
Oh, I thought you said yes. So we'll just do it later. All right, so I think that's it. I think we're going to wrap up.
Yeah, other thing to bring.
So we do have Scooter Jays. I shouted out. I also wanted to shout out this channel. Emma, can you hold that up to the camera? We'll tell you when you're right there. So I don't know. I hope I spelled.
Good.
Hold your fingers over the figures. It's Axion _figs. I don't know the deal. It looks like he had maybe was active long ago because he's been around on there for a long time, like 2013. But he only has a few videos. But he commented on some of mine, and he actually has 3 videos up of flocking heads without the flock box, which I did a video on, but mine don't turn out very well, and now I know why, because the bottle I'm using is not the proper type of bottle, because it's not getting enough puff to it. So I appreciate the videos that you put up. I checked them out, and you completely saved what I used to do, because I now know why mine wasn't working properly, because my bottle wasn't puffing like it's supposed to puff. So now I'm going to get the right bottle, and I appreciate, I don't know your name, but Axion_figs. Check him out if you guys want to see how to flock figures without the box. And on that, we are going to wrap it up. Thank you, everybody. Paul, Cody, Adam, and the entire crew at Lockdown Productions for your questions. Please leave us questions for the next one. And
I think that's a signal to wrap up.
Emma likes to throw things. So
I am leaving.
What a diva.
What an abrupt ending. So until then, have an AOA kind of day.